Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Who's up for a nice relaxing day at the beach in Undella Town? Well, if you talk to this girl right here, she will give you HM06 Dive. There are some ruins that are off the coast of Undella Town that you can dive into to get some items. We're not going to be doing that for this one because what we're going to be doing in this episode is we are going to be tackling two of the most powerful trainers in all of Pokemon Black and White that are available in the post-game. Our first one is available in Undella Town. She will be there the first time any season. After that, she will be here only for spring and can be challenged once a day in spring. And during summer, I believe she does something else. Anyway, right here is the Rich Mansion. No thank you. If you want, you can go into that mansion, battle a bunch of rich people, and then you'll get a lot of money. But we'll get more than enough from somebody with a very awesome piano theme. Hello, Cynthia, the champion of the Sinnoh Region. Let me prepare a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia is no pushover in Pokemon Black and White. She is what I consider to be the strongest trainer in all of this game. And you're gonna wanna prepare just to be able to deal with her. Let me just tell you that right now. Anyway, if you go right off here to Undella Bay, that's where you can get to the ruins and use Dive if you want. But I think we're gonna be taking on Cynthia for that challenge because I figured, you know what? I'm level 75. Her Pokemon are gonna be level 75 to her strongest one being level 77. I'm putting a chance here, but I think we can take her. But just as a little bit of an added incentive, I do have a couple of rare candies. So why don't I give them to Anna? I know that she won't gain the EVs when she gets eventually to level 100, but don't worry. And let's give her one more, so then we can have an advantage over her strongest Pokemon. Now, what I have done is I have taught my Pokemon different sets of moves, and I'm trying to see if I can use any of these stat boosting drugs, but my Pokemon are too high of a level for it to affect them. I have taught Anna Ice Beam. I have taught Chandelure Energy Ball, which you get on Route 12. So, let's see if we can take on Cynthia. So, yeah, my heart's racing right now because, you know, you have a reputation for making people cry. And here comes her iconic theme, which actually has made it into Super Smash Bros. 4. It's a really good theme. I honestly enjoy her champion theme the most. She starts off with her Spirit Tomb, level 75, has the ability Pressure, which means that you will be using double the PP. Spirit Tomb's a ground ghost type Pokemon, so we're gonna be using ourselves some Razor Shell if we could get it off. And with this thing trying to raise its, you know, evasiveness, that's not good. So let's try again. Luckily at this point, I've used a bunch of PP ups that I have purchased over time in order to use it, and we one-shot her Spirit Tomb with a critical hit. Not bad. Next up, we have our Electros, which has Levitate, which means ground-type moves will not work against it. So, who can I have to deal with it? Well, Bernie, come punch it in the face! Please, because I hate these things. I hate Electroses so much. Mainly it's because of their Levitate ability that I hate Electroses, in all honesty. Alright, so, one other thing I should mention about Cynthia when it comes to battling her, she has 4 full restores that she can use. So keep that in mind when you're going against her. She has 4 full restores. Luckily, I didn't hit the Electros enough to where she would use it. So while Bernie's tanking these hits like a champ, this Electros goes down. Goodbye. All right, so that deals with her Electros. Next up, she's gonna send out her Bravery, the evolved form of Rufflet. Bravery being a normal flying type, Bernie could punch in the face. Problem is, Bravery knows Brave Bird, which is the most powerful bird type move in, I believe, still to this day. Brave Bird does recoil. It's basically like a takedown for bird type Pokemon. And this thing has an outrageous speed. And I mean outrageous. So let's try and see if Itsy Bitsy could possibly outspeed it, or if anything, tank a hit so we can use Electro Ball. Okay, so we're faster than the Bravery. So that is a good thing. So Electro Ball. Oh, so close. This is gonna hurt. Come on, tank it, Itsy Bitsy. You're not gonna tank this, are you? Ooh, no you didn't. But the Bravery goes down because of the recoil. So I count that as a win. So we're down 2, she's down 3. So let's go Lumiere, because the next Pokemon she's gonna send out is her Milotic. Milotic, water type, very beautiful. Energy Ball, go. Now, you can see why I taught Energy Ball to Lumiere. I did it for type coverage, but that didn't really work out too well. Well, Lumiere, we have made mistakes, and I have made many of them. So, now we're down 3 Pokemon. So, let's try, I have 2 Pokemon that are weak to water. All right, Monty, this isn't a dragon, but slay it all the same. Earthquake. You have a high attack stat, so this should do a lot of damage. If not, kill it. Perfect. The Milotic you need to watch out for. I think that's one of her more dangerous ones. Next, she has up her Lucario, Steel Fighting, which means Monty has more than an advantage against it, but also a weakness if this Lucario survives because of its fighting type. So, kill it, come on. And there we go, super effective, takes care of her Lucario. Next up, she's gonna send out her Garchomp, her most powerful Pokemon yet. Pure Dragon type, well no, Dragon Ground actually. Garchomp is very fast, very powerful, and has a Mega Evolution in newer games, because it totally needed one. This thing knows Earthquake too, but luckily Anna knows how to tank those hits. That took nearly half her health, though. Come on, Ice Beam. Give me a one-shot. And there you go. That takes care of Cynthia, one of the most powerful trainers in Generation 5 for Pokemon Black and White. Thank you. So now that I've beaten 2 champions, well, technically N, I guess you can consider N a champion. He beat the champion, so he becomes a new champion. I'm the strongest there is, right? No, that doesn't come until Pokemon Black and White 2. But apparently we remind Cynthia of the person who ended up battling Giratina in Pokemon Platinum. What is that about? Well, I'll have to do Pokemon Platinum in the future in order to do that. But she said she'll be here in other seasons, so we go out, because you remember, it's currently winter. And she's gone. She moves fast. So, our next destination is Castelia City to fight the next of the most powerful trainers in the game. And that is at the Game Freak building. This opens up to you once you've beaten the game for the first time. So what we need to do is we need to come to the Game Freak building right here, go to the top floor, and just point it out. This is the Game Freak building. This is also where you would go to get the Zorua event, if you have the event Celebi in order to trigger it. So, let us go to the 22nd floor and find a trainer who's willing to fight us, who's based off a person in real life. You want to battle? Sure. I mean, you don't look like you're that tough. So, who are we fighting? We're gonna be fighting the Game Freak member, Morimoto. After the Morimoto who's been with designing Pokemon since Generation 1, if I remember correctly, I believe he is the head of Game Freak, and we have to battle his Pokemon. There goes my sweep! But Morimoto has levels that are similar to that of Cynthia, so watch out. In fact, Morimoto will be giving me a little bit of a harder time than Cynthia did because I planned my Pokemon more for Cynthia than I did for, Morimoto. That being said, I will still take care of Morimoto. This is the hardest Leopard I had to fight in this entire game. I can't believe it. So, next up we have a Zebstrika. So, that is a give me for Monty. I kind of wish that Morimoto had his own battle music, like how Cynthia had her theme remixed from Generation 4, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. So, Earthquake. It's going to be super effective, 2 times weak to ground after all for Zebstrika. And there it goes. And now, my Monty is level 76. Now, one thing about Morimoto that you can do, unlike Cynthia, you can battle Morimoto once a day, every single day, the moment you beat him. So, that's pretty good. For Cynthia, you have to wait for certain seasons, which is kind of annoying, but the seasons in Unova actually move rather fast, as I have found out. So, we got Semipour now. And let us use Electro Ball. Boom! That was supposed to kill you. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Ouch! Discharge. No! Darn it, Morimoto, you and your 4 full restores. Morimoto has full restores just like how Cynthia did. And I mean, it makes sense. This is, one of the Game Freak developers, so they did this on purpose. So this is a nice little touch. I like it when developers do something like this, where they have a nod to their actual, in-game thing. Like how the Insomniac Museum exists in Ratchet & Clank games. But we've got another Pokemon coming out, so let's send out Anna to deal with his Semi-Seer. I will show you that my monkey is better than yours when you send out your Semi-Sage that you have. So, Razor Shell. This is gonna hurt. Ha! God damn it! And I'm using a physical attack too! Double damn it. Come on, one hit, one hit, one hit, one hit. All right. And now the mystery of where the burn came from when I was doing the event Pokemon makes sense. So, we got a Semi-Sage up next, so let us send out... I can send out Itsy Bitsy, but you know what? Yeah, let's send out Itsy Bitsy. I could send out my Monkey, but Monkey will get used later. If I remember correctly. I don't know if I used Monkey in this battle or not. So, we got a Semi-Sage. So, let us use a Signal Beam. Your 2 times weak to bug. Dang it! Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. And Itsy Bitsy tanked a hit for once. Oh my god, I can't believe Itsy Bitsy actually tanked a hit. But all the same, the Semi-Sage is down. So, next up comes the final Pokemon, the Swoobat. So, for some odd reason, since I didn't... Oh, I remember now. Well, no, I don't know why I'm not using my other Pokemon. I don't know why I'm using Bernie. This is a Psychic Flying type. It has 2 typings that are the weakness of fighting. What am I doing? Did I just feel I was so overconfident that I could do anything? Well, either way, revenge. Waboom! And that was a critical. Now, this Swoobat is his last Pokemon, so pretty much we are at the end of this. And Bernie's almost done, so break. And let's get Bernie the heck out of here, shall we? I have 3 Pokemon that are close to getting, fainted, which is better than how it went with Cynthia. Cynthia actually fainted 3 of my Pokemon. All right, so let's have Monty come out again. I guess I didn't use Monkey. I could have sworn I had used my Monkey. Oh well. So, Rock Slide. And goodbye, Morimoto. There we go. That defeats Morimoto. Oh, I remember why I used Bernie, because Bernie has the amulet coin on. So then I would get 12,320 Pokédollars. That's why I used Bernie. I wanted money. So, you can battle against Morimoto once a day as I ended up mentioning, so this is a good way to train up your Pokemon for the Pokemon League if you want to do the rematch for it. So, yes, I know you're a Snorlax, I mean the planner. A dramatic sound? Huh. Well, this is... What's with the Gen 3 nods in this game? Like, honestly, what is with the Gen 3 nods? And let's talk to this man. Well, hey, I'm already at the end of the game, so you can tell me. But there we go. That defeats Morimoto and Cynthia. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This is Roxas1359. Next time, we're gonna be ending off Pokemon White with a rematch against the Pokemon League.